Oh, boy. Week 3 is in the books. We got some Sunday night football going on. Looks like it's going to be a intense game, but we're ready to talk about, oh, God, this abysmal Week 3 game with you. And, of course, if you're not a Titans fan, feel free to let out your grievances here about your own team. There's plenty of misery to go around here in the pit of despair. I'm just kidding. Join us for now a after the game take presented to you by Fanboys Unleashed. Let's get this thing going, shall we? 1, a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Oh my goodness, here we are, week 3, everybody. Week 3, and if you have watched this show throughout the entire season so far, I have given every chance to Brian Callahan. I have brought up the fact that this roster is bad. It is not a very talented roster. I brought up that we have started so many rookies. I've brought up that we have lackluster play from veterans. And that execution's the problem. I'm sure they're not being taught this. There's just execution is the problem. But today, ladies and gentlemen, my defense of Brian Callahan, there's none. There is none. It stinks. It absolutely stinks. How bad he coached this team. I would imagine that the people that love to be right are like, I told you so, Sam. I told you so. But I don't. There's no way you should feel good about this. Because you're going to have to – you've already hit the reset button. So now if you fire Callahan, now what? Who takes over? Who makes the team go? I just don't know. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. We did have somewhat – I got to meet this guy today, Two Tone Productions. He is first comment here. I was a little late. I apologize. Technology doesn't always agree, But we go through this, and first of all, that Colts team is legit. They have found something. Now we are going to wait for week 5 or 6 to get full judgment here because maybe somebody figures them out or whatnot because they're not doing anything too complicated. The Colts aren't. They have just figured out how to scheme guys open effectively, and it helps when you have a bell cow like Jonathan Taylor to hand off to. And the fact that the defense seems so unprepared, that goes on Denard Wilson too, by the way, not just Brian Callahan. That goes on Denard Wilson too. There is no pass rush either. I apologize. My phone ringer was up. Goodness. What a strange game, this Chiefs and New York Giants game. 6-6. Who would have saw that coming? My goodness. Sorry, there was a backwards pass from Mahomes, which is kind of crazy. Wow. Patrick Mahomes throws a lateral. He knows it's a live ball. The Giants defender grabs a hold of it, and he gets the ball back from the Giants defender. Amazing. That is an amazing play. But I'm sorry. You're here to watch the show. So, I thought Tony Pollard deserved more touches today. That's my first gripe. We'll go through the gripes here. I think Calvin Ridley is getting paid way too much money to drop passes. I think Chigakonkwo should know better than the drop passes, especially that one that was in stride at the beginning of the game. I just think that this team, whatever, with all the rookies and these guys, it's hard to execute. It's hard to coach them, which is why I was defending Brian Callahan for so long because I understood that this roster wasn't that great. Mike Borgonzi told us that it's going to take time. Chad Brinker told us it was going to take time. It was actually an honest moment from the front office when we've had 2 car salesmen back to back. And here are these 2 guys coming in and say, hey, it's going to be a process. You're going to have to go through it, you know. And now you get Brian Callahan, who not only messes up his timing, decided to go for a field goal, a 62-yard field goal, even after there was a timeout. And then, I mean, the Indianapolis took a timeout and he did absolutely nothing. He didn't come up with a decision. And he goes in front of the press corps and he says, oh, I just didn't come up with a decision on what to do. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We had a 5-yard loss and you try to kick a field goal and giving a team whose offense has absolutely abused you so far short field yardage. I mean, good God, Brian. Good God. You're down 3 scores near the end of the game, and you're not rushing. You're 2-minute offense. You took 6 minutes almost off the clock getting the ball down the field. I just don't know what you're doing as a head coach. I don't know what this is. But I'm sure everybody heard the fire Brian Callahan chants coming from it, and it's deserved to be so. Absolutely deserves to be so. Because it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable to coach that way. It's coaching malpractice. I've defended him long enough. He should be shown the door. And I hate it. I hate it, but you can't convince me that this guy's going to be any good as a head coach because he's awful. He's getting worse. He's backtracking. The team feels it. The body language is bad. This guy stinks as a head coach. I'm sure he did a lot of good with Cincinnati, coming up with probably good pass route concepts or whatever. But it's time. Brian Callahan needs to go put your interim in and let's ride because this is just abysmal playing. And I think you should do it sooner rather than later. I don't know if you wait till week 10 when the bye week is. But my goodness, it's so bad. So bad. So I will no longer defend Brian Callahan. If he does something good, like a good game plan or something, I'll compliment him, but I won't defend him anymore. Not after that. Nope. Dead to me. Dead to me. So next up, you got to go play Houston. If you guys have an idea who you think should be the interim coach there, I would guess Denard Wilson's up there. Maybe Bones gets another shot at it, but it's just completely abysmal how these guys have played. Completely abysmal how they've been coached. It's just horrid. I don't know how you fix it. I don't know how you fix it. Calvin Ridley with brick hands, 100%, dude. Not worth the money we're paying you. The thing is, it's going to get bad out there. Even when you fire the head coach or whatever, it's going to get really bad. Now you're going to be talking about trading off assets like Snead, trading off assets like Big Jeff. You're going to trade off assets. Don't think that you're not. Because, listen, if this gets out of hand, and it certainly looks like it's about to, you'll have to start getting draft picks. And that means getting rid of Calvin Ridley, getting rid of Big Jeff, getting rid of Snead, getting rid of all these guys, getting rid of Chickaconquo, getting rid of these guys to stack up picks, stack up currency pretty much to get things done. So you'll have to accept that along with it, okay? I don't want Big Jeff to go. I love Big Jeff, but I think it's got to happen. I would have to say we may be cooked. I agree. I think we are. The roster is just too bad. You and I talked about this at the game. It was great seeing you, by the way. The roster's not good enough. It's not good enough. You might as well just go with all rookies and have them all cut their teeth at the same time. Why not? It doesn't matter. You really need somebody to give this team a swift kick in the butt. You need somebody that's going to teach them how to play the game because the fundamentals are lacking. The stupid penalties over and over again. And to make matters worse, what does Brian Callahan say in his press conference? What's he say? Got to coach better, got to play better. Oh my gosh. The spirit of Mike Vrabel still haunts us to this day. To this day. That's what he always said. It drove me absolutely crazy every single time. So, besides the coaching missteps here, I already covered Calvin Ridley. Oh, Russell Wilson with a bad pass in the end zone. Vrabel wasn't the problem. No, he sure wasn't. I look, he had his own issues. Look, he didn't have a good day today either. So, Pinsman Sports, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing well. We had a Cam Ward threw his first interception today. It was pick six. He lollipopped a ball up the right side. I don't blame the coach for that. He's a rookie. He's allowed to have mistakes wholeheartedly. He was a little shaky, and then he got better as the game went on. But I just can't look over how bad the coaching was today. I can't look at it. You got to move on. Yeah, the Steelers did get lucky. Look, hey, it's fine. Look, you take luck when you can get it. All right? No problem with that whatsoever. Yeah, I know. Injuries around the league are insane this year. By the way, did anybody see the Vikings put an absolute butt whooping? Forget that. No, Atlanta and Carolina. Carolina is not that talented. Atlanta's supposed to be more talented. 30-0. 30-0. And the Texans' offense was worse than ours. Think about that. The Texans' offense was worse than ours. I just don't know what to say. What's such a bummer is this era is going to end, and we'll have to start finding a new coach. Yeah, Wentz did well. Old neck acne was at it again. He got it together. Marcus Mariota played well for the Commanders today. But we all know how Marcus is. He'll shine for a couple of games and then poo-poo the bed, like he always does. Boy, this is an ugly game. 6-6. Jets in Kansas City. Yuck. Absolute yuck. And we play Houston next week, and they had a worse offense than we did. They lost to the Jaguars today, who didn't look great doing it, but it's just not good enough. Yeah, James Conner out for the season with the Cardinals. Yep. It's just like one thing after the other. It's injuries are up. I'm not sure how you fix it. I think training camp needs to have more padded practices. I think that'll help. But it's a wild time out there. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, let me know who do you think should be the interim for the Titans. I think it's Denard Wilson, the DC. I think we'll get the nod. It's not going to change anything. This roster's bad. You still got 7 rookies starting. Roster's bad. 7 rookies starting. It's not good enough. It's not good enough to go out there and win week after week. So you are not only trying to get the best out of this roster, you're trying to develop your rookies at the same time. And that is not a recipe for success. That's a recipe for disaster. Now, it's a necessary step, I would say. It's a necessary step to try to get these rookies ready to go. But, man, to get no help from the veterans is just ridiculous. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? The Colts? No, I have the Rams going all the way to win it, and Matt Stafford retires in glory. That's my Nick Saban. Oh, Nick Saban, boy. Mighty have fallen in Alabama. Now we could go on and on. I could talk about the Titans defense and blah, blah, blah. But they They Brownlee wasn't in. Uh, your entire right side of the offensive line wasn't in. Uh, and I know injuries are going to happen, but we are just having the worst luck. Oh, Pinsman, don't have to worry about me. I'm just talking about the game. It was a bad game, but I'm okay. It'll be fine. Every step is necessary. Okay, even the bad ones. You know, at least I have a quarterback. I firmly believe that Cam Ward's a quarterback. He did some great things today, so I feel happy about that. Feel happy about that. The only thing that matters this year, we've said it over and over. I've said it over and over, is number one getting better. That's all that matters. Number one needing to develop. That's all that matters this year if you're a Titans fan. The only thing that matters, really. It'd be great if the rest of those rookies did too. By the way, Helm was good today. He showed up today. I thought he did well. But these drops with Chig and Ridley, just absolutely stupid. Stupid things. But anyway, I hit the like button hoping more does the same. Oh, thanks, Pinsman. I appreciate that. Oh, taking care of them Steelers down there. By the way, what other games were crazy? We're not getting better, though, actually getting worse. I mean, your only hope, really, is if the rookies finally, start getting it and coming together. But everybody's learning all at the same time. Oh, another bright spot. Io Manor. Alec Io Manor. How about that guy? He's there to play. I love that guy. Oh. Man, this game tonight is ugly as well. Eagles Rams was absolutely nuts. If you're a Rams, why? Why? Why did you let that happen? They played scared there. That's not how they're successful. I thought the Cowboys and Bears, I mean, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous for the Cowboys to lose like that. Ooh. Though I heard Bazooka Joe, the backup, got in. I like Joe Milton. Fire Brian Callahan. Yeah, buddy, I'm in. I wasn't in, and now I am. What just happened? Oh, almost intercepted. Word I meant. Hey, I get it. I know what you mean, buddy. Jets, Bucks, crazy. Yeah. Oh. And then, we finally saw Denver and the Chargers go at it, and the Chargers barely win it. Whew, man. Oh, I thought Ward did fine today, other than the pick six. It's just a nutty game. Oh, geez. Kansas City is bad. This is so crazy to watch. I thought they would literally be putting boots to asses. I didn't see what happened in the 49ers game. What happened? Who won it? Something crazy? It was an ugly score. Is it because Mac Jones has an offensive line now and he's making it work? Yeah. So, but I want the main plot of this episode is I want Brian Callahan gone. You can ask anybody here. I've defended him over and over again. I can't defend him for this. It awful. Just awful. 49ers last second field goal to win. Woo-wee. Boy, they're living on a prayer lately, aren't they? I get that I watch all the Titans games. The fact that I predicted the first series 3 points back to pass. Oh, jeez. What a soft call. Browns beat the Packers. Yep. The Packers played into the Browns' hands there. They really did. Yeah, it's just not good enough, CJ. It's not good enough. He's got to go. He's got to go. I would just go ahead and do it. Rip the Band-Aid off. That's what I would do. I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know what the reasoning is. I don't know how it all works. You know, but yeah, the Packers getting sucked by the Browns there. That's just baffling game. Such a trap game for them. They fell right into it. Nutso, nutso. Ooh, man, these leagues around this team around here. I just want to know how what comes next, right? If you fire Callahan, what comes next? Do you have a list of names for next year? You know, I doubt a lot of the staff sticks around. I'd like Bones, the special teams coordinator, stick around. That would be lovely. Green Bay losing to Cleveland's objectively hilarious. It is. It is. Fire everyone else. Yeah, I know. I don't want to lose Bones. Maybe he'll be an interim. You know, he'll be the interim coach, just like he was when Jeff Fisher got fired from the Rams. Question: could you see Ryan Day coming to the NFL? Yeah, but I don't think he'll be successful if he does. He seems like a dramatic college guy. I still don't trust him. I talk to a lot of Ohio State fans. Nobody trusts that guy. Uh, they're like, well, he got the wins necessary this time. You know, it's weird. Excuse me. But yeah, disappointing today. Uh, there were some good things to take away from the game, but disappointing. Calvin Ridley is a fraud. The best way to describe him. I know, paying him all that money to drop passes like that, passes that hit him right in the hands. And this is why we get excited for Cam Ward. He's hitting these passers. Him and Ridley and Chigakonkwo, they just let him down. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You have to, these veterans have to help out the rookie, and no one's doing it. And it's maddening to me. It drives me absolutely crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, Lord. That's just where it is, man. I wish it wasn't. That's just the way it is. This game broke me today because maybe I was like, you guys are being very unfair to Callahan. And now I'm like, okay, now you're being the right amount of fair to Callahan. Funny. I'm not going to put the hashtag fire Callahan or anything like that. I don't. I think that's a little crude, but I think he should go. I think he should go. Now, when does he go? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be soon. Probably week 6 or something like that. Because you got to do it before the bye week, because the bye week is I think week 10. That's way too far down the road. But I don't know what you. I just don't know what you do, really. Who's the interim and who you're going to get to take over next season, all that stuff. I don't even know what you. What's the next step for that? No clue. But anyway, thank you all for joining in today. I appreciate it. I'll be back Thursday night for False Start Thursday and might do a sports podium. Could be fun. Could be interesting. Feel free to like and subscribe. Sorry it's low key today. I was just really disappointed in that game. I'll trade you Eberflus. Eberflus should have been out of the game a long time ago. The Broncos game broke me or threw my expectations for us progressing in a positive direction. I can understand that. Yeah, but they took a step in week 2 against the Rams. I was like, hey, everything fell apart in the fourth quarter, but that's a step in the right direction. And this is just a leap back. It's just yikes. I don't get it. Why play that bad? You know? Why coach that bad, really? Oh, but anyway, I'm going to head off here and get some sleep. We'll see if we get us a new coach tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will see you Thursday. and probably Friday and Friday for Fanboys Unleashed for sure at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I will catch you later. This game really bothered me, so hard to talk about kind of game. So everybody take care though. We'll have Misery Monday tomorrow, and then the rest of the week we'll look forward to fighting the Texans and seeing which one of us sucks worse. Can't wait to find out. Y'all have a good one.